The Census 2021 Housing Topic Summary is made up of 3 bulletins, providing information on housing characteristics, communal establishments, and people with second addresses in England and Wales.
This gives us information about households, such as the type of accommodation people live in, the number and characteristics of people living in communal establishments, and data on people with second addresses inside and outside of the UK. The census data provides us with a unique source of information about the number of households in England and Wales. Since 2011, we can see an increase of over 1.4 million households over the 10-year period to 2021, with the number of households living in flats, maisonettes or apartments increasing more than any other accommodation type. This may indicate an increase in the number of flats, maisonettes or apartments built over the last 10 years. However, just over 1 in 5 households lived in this accommodation type in 2021, which is still considerably lower than those living in houses.
Another interesting trend was a slight decrease in households owning their home, with over 20% of households privately renting in England and Wales. In London, where average house prices are the highest, this increased to 30%.
This trend aligns with increasing house prices and, in turn, increasing deposit amounts required to become a homeowner.
A communal establishment is an establishment with full-time or part-time supervision that provides residential accommodation, such as boarding schools and universities, armed forces bases, hospitals, care homes and prisons. From the Census 2021 results, we can see that just under 2% of people lived in communal establishments, and around half were those living in educational establishments. It's not surprising that this category has increased the most over the last 10 years because of the growth in the number of university students in England and Wales.
When looking at the age of residents within common establishments, 3 out of 5 were aged 16 to 24 years or 85 years and over. It's likely that these groups mainly include those living in education establishments or care homes. Interestingly, when looking at those aged 85 and over, nearly 4 out of 5 residents were female. This may be expected because of the longer life expectancy of females compared with males.
1 in 20 said they stayed at another address for more than 30 days a year. The most common second addresses were another parent or guardian's home or a student's home address, while others were used as a holiday home.
Most of these second addresses were in the UK, but some were overseas. We plan to produce more in-depth analysis on the location of second addresses and their property characteristics later in 2023.
We'll be publishing more detailed housing results as we continue to analyse the Census 2021 data. We'll be looking at how housing differs between household size, ethnicity, religion and economic activity, providing a more detailed picture of the housing trends across England and Wales.
Census 2021. Learning about your community has never been easier.